Okay, today we are doing lesson 2, session 2. We're going to talk about two strategies today, counting on and making 10 to subtract. Make sure that when they're doing these homeworks tonight, in fact, every night, make sure that you're practicing the strategies that we're learning in class. That way, they will do better on the quizzes and the test, and they're going to understand it more if they're actually practicing the strategies that we learned in class that day. Go ahead and turn to page 34. These blue pages are for you to keep at home so that you can refer back to them throughout the week. Keep the blue pages at home. Just return the green pages. So the first strategy we learned on today is count on to subtract. So you can find 11 minus 8 equals question mark by finding 8 plus question mark equals 11. So it's a fact family. So you're just going to want to swap the numbers. So I told them the bigger number right here, that number that comes first is always the bigger number. And you're going to put it after the equal sign. And then the 8 and the question mark are going to go right here before. You're going to change the subtraction problem into an addition problem. Then you're going to start with 8, and then you're going to count on until you reach 11. Now, I didn't make the chart. It takes too long, so I had the kids do this. I started at 8. I had them circle it, and you'll probably see this on their page, and then I count up to 11, and then I stop, making sure that they leave enough spacing in between each numbers so it doesn't look like one giant number. So I do 9, 10, and 11, and I stop at 11 because it equals 11. You stop at 11. How many numbers did you count up? 1, 2, 3. So 11 minus 8 equals 3. Okay, so here's your original problem. Change it to an addition problem, starting at 8 and then counting up until it equals 11. How many numbers did you count up? Okay, that's strategy number 1. Strategy number 2 that we learned today is make a 10. Okay, your original problem was 11 minus 8. Now you could also break apart the 8. Now if I did 11 minus 1, that would equal 10. And then what's left over? 1 plus what number equals 8? Well, it's 7, right? Okay, so that's the number. So first, you could draw a number line as it shows us in the book. Sometimes this is tricky for kids with their spatial awareness and their handwriting's not super great. They get a lot of jumps going on and they're all different sizes and it really kind of gets a little confusing. So if they choose to do the number line, please make sure they're doing it nice and neat, spatial awareness, and that will help them to be successful. So you draw a number line. Start here at 11 and we're going to go backwards. I like to think of this minus 8 as 8 jumps backwards. So first we want to get to our 10. So we're at 11. How many jumps did it take us to get to 10? It took 1 jump, right? Well, we know that we needed to make 8 jumps. So if I've already gone 1, I know I need to make 7 more jumps. Now this is where it gets tricky with the spatial awareness. So I need to do 7 more jumps. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? And then every time it goes down, that's going to be a number. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and then there's 3. So I did 7 jumps, right? And I landed on a 3. So I know my answer is 3. But I always like to double check. Did I do 8 jumps? 7 plus 1 is 8. Yes. So that's kind of how I like to do it. Like I say, be careful on that. The number line gets a little tricky for them. So I do like to have them do it right here. I did 11 minus what equals 10. We know that it is 1. Okay, then you put the 10 down here because now I'm at 10. 10 minus what equals, or 10 minus, and how many jumps did we do? 7 jumps equals 3. And that's your answer. Okay, so that is making 10. So tonight when you do the homework, please make sure that they're practicing the counting on, and then there are probably going to be some other problems over here that are the make 10 strategies. Okay, please make sure they're practicing those 2 strategies when they do these subtraction problems. It will definitely make them a lot more successful. Thank you.